First off, let me ask you about the state of public education here in California, and especially with you running for governor. What is your outlook, successes, and challenges right now?
Well, first of all, when I think about our public system of K-12 education in California, or TK-12 education, I really just start with thinking about our kids. We have almost 6 million students in California enrolled in K-12, and it's expanding with the expansion of TK. And when I think of those young people, I really think about the future of our state, because that is what they are. And when you consider the fact that about 61% come from low-income households, it's incredibly important for us as state leaders to remember that we need to invest in making sure that we have enough educators and enough administrators in our schools. And we also have to invest to make sure that the facilities are not falling down on top of our kids. There is no better way that we signal to young people that they are the future than to show them how important they are by making those kinds of investments. And when I think of the work that ACSA does, to me, your advocacy is all about making sure that the resources are there, that the staffing shortages are met, the teacher shortages are met, that the bond measure goes through to fix deferred maintenance in our schools. So those are kind of some of the things that I think about, but it always puts a smile on my face when I think about our young people in this state.
I'm going to ask you one last question. Our members are going over to the Capitol today to advocate on behalf of certain issues, but how important is it for lawmakers to hear real stories? Even if you're in the governor's office, how important is it for you to hear real stories?
It is critically important. And, we have these ledge days with different groups coming through. And I always say that because it's hard to take 2 or 3 days out of your very busy schedule to come to Sacramento to participate in these things. But that is where visibility really comes in. Showing up is a big part of the legislative process. And when you have administrators who are on the ground in the schools, experience these things from a wide variety of environments and cities and communities and districts and schools, and giving those very specific examples to help tell the story to back up your legislative priorities, it is critically important. You mentioned I am running for governor of California, and I'm very excited to be here today. There are 17,000 members of ACSA, and for me, it's part about talking about my vision for the future of the state, which frankly is so much determined by the future of our students, but also, frankly, to hear from all of you. So thank you. Thank you to everybody from ACSA who showed up and who put this Ledge Day together, and for inviting me.